here to present another episode of 3000 plus questions where we are bringing you questions so that you can practice for your JIB exams. As your exams are very near, I hope your preparation is going very well. Share the link of this video with all your friends and colleagues on WhatsApp, Facebook, or Telegram group so that they can also benefit from these sessions. So let's begin. We'll be starting with the questions now. So the first question is, which of the following is true in respect to classical theory of rate of interest? It is also known as the demand and supply theory, or capital theory of interest, or the saving investment theory of interest, or the real theory of interest. It was developed and modified by various renowned economists like Marshall, Fisher, and Pigou. As per this theory, interest is a monetary phenomenon. The classical economists maintained that interest is price paid for the supply of savings to meet the demand or demand for investment. And the options are all are true except one, all are true except two, all are true except three, all are except four. So we have studied classical theory of rate of interest. What is going to be the answer for this question? Which of the following is true in respect to classical theory of rate of interest? It is also known as the demand and supply theory. There are various names given, and you have to identify that whether this is true for classical theory of interest or not. Options are all are true except one, all are true except two, all are true except three, all are true except four. So what is going to be the answer for this question? All these names are given to classical theory of interest, so this is absolutely true that it is known as demand and supply theory of theory, capital theory of interest, or the saving investment theory of interest, and the real theory of interest. So this statement is true. It was developed and modified by various renowned economists like Marshall, Fisher, Pigou. This is absolutely true. As per this theory, interest is monetary phenomenon. This is not true because as per real theory of interest, interest is a real phenomenon. So this is not correct. The classical economists maintain that interest is a price paid for the supply of savings to meet the demand for investment. This is also true. And so the right answer will be C. All are true except 3. Now next question is, a determinate theory of interest is based on which of the following? The investment demand function, the saving function, the liquidity preference function, the quantity of money supply. 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 2, 3 and 4, all of the above. A determinate theory of interest is based on which of the following? Investment demand function, the saving function, the liquidity preference function, the quantity of money supply. So right answer is all of the above. This is based on all of the above: the investment demand functions, the saving function, liquidity preference function, and quantity of money supply. According to general theory, which of the following is not a motive to hold cash as stated by Keynes? Transactions motive, precautionary motive, speculative motive, or investment motive? According to general theory, which of the following is not a motive to hold cash as stated by Keynes? And the right answer is, investment motive. We have seen that there could, as per Keynes, there are three motives because of which anyone will hold cash. Transaction motive. In case of personal finance also, we can hold for transaction motive if we have to buy something. Similarly, businesses who have to make purchase of raw materials or make payments to the employees, they will, because they have some transactions to do, that is why that could be a motive to hold the cash. Precautionary motive is where we are keeping it for any emergency. If anything happens, then how we will compensate. So that is why at individual level also and at business level also, because of precautionary motive, people hold cash. Speculative motive is that we are expecting that maybe now it is not the time to invest, but we are expecting that we will get better returns going in the future. So that will be the speculative motive. Investment motive is not the main motive according to Keynes. So the right answer is D, investment motive. Next question is, which of the following are characteristics of business cycle? A business cycle is synchronic. A business cycle shows wave-like movement. A, the up and down movement are symmetrical. Cyclical fluctuations are recurring in nature. 1 and 2, 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 4, or all of the above. Which of the following are characteristics of business cycle? A business cycle is synchronic. A business cycle shows a wave-like movement. The up and down movement are symmetrical. Cyclical fluctuations are recurring in nature. So what will be the answer? What is going to be the answer for this question? Which of the following are characteristic of business cycle? A business is synchronic. A business cycle shows a wave-like movement. The up and down movement are symmetrical. Cyclical fluctuations are recurring in nature. So we will go as we always do. We go point wise, and so this is absolutely right. This is also right. We have seen that it is like the business will go like this. So it is wave-like movement, but it is not symmetrical and it is recurring in nature. So the right answer is 1, 2, and 4. C. Next question is, which of the following will follow after recession in a business cycle? Boom, depression, recovery, or none of these? After recession, what will come? Which phase will come after recession? Which phase of the business cycle comes after recession? And the right answer is depression. After recession comes depression. First it is boom, then recession, depression, and then the recovery. So this is how it moves. This is how it moves from boom. It reaches to a peak and then it slides down and comes the recession. When it is below, it will be depression, and from here it will again be in the recovery mode. Match the following as per the characteristic of the phases of business cycle: boom, recession, depression, recovery. And the characteristics that are given are: there is general decline in demand as economic activity slows down. The production process expands and new investments become appealing. Production capacity is fully utilized and also products fetch an above normal price, which gives higher profit. Underemployment of both men and material is a characteristic of this phase. Options are 1C, 2A, 3D, 4B. Next option is 1C, 2D, 3B, 4A. C option is 1D, 2C, 3A, 4B. And D option is 1C, 2B, 3A, 4D. Here we are talking about the different phases, as we have already seen that after boom comes recession, and after recession comes depression, after depression recovery comes, and the characteristics of various phases of business cycle. So how you will match those? So boom is characterized by that the production capacity is fully utilized during the boom, and also products fetch an above normal price, which gives higher profit. So this is the characteristic of a boom phase. So one goes with C. Recession is where there is recession will be what? There is general decline in demand as economic activity slows down. So this is the characteristic of recession. Depression is where underemployment of both men and material is a characteristic of this phase. There is underemployment of men as well as material. This is characteristic of depression. So this is D. And recovery, the production process expands and new investments become appealing. So this is characteristics of B, recovery. And so the right answer will be 1C, 2A, 3D, 4B. A is the right answer. Next question is, which of the following is or are characteristics of recession? So questions can be asked in different ways. The same thing can be asked as match the following, or you can be asked the characteristics. You have to identify the characteristics. So in different ways, questions can be asked from any of the topic. So let's look at what characteristics are given. There is general decline in demand as economic activity slows down. Inflation remains low or shows further signs of falling. Employment falls or unemployment rises. Industries resort to price cut to stay in business. All except one, all except 1 and 2, all except 3 and 4, all of the above. Is the characteristic all of the above, or there is some mistake out there? We have to see the characteristics of recession. After the boom, when recession comes, everything slows down. So which of the following will be the right option, which is the characteristics of recession? So what is going to be the answer for this question? What will be the answer? All except 1, all except 1 and 2, all except 3 and 4, or all of the above? So our right answer will be all of the above, because all these are the characteristics of recession. All are characteristics of recession. Next question is, the more we consume, the lesser satisfaction each additional unit of consumption will give us. What does this phenomenon known as? Law of demand, law of supply, law of diminishing marginal utility, or law of market demand? The more we consume, the lesser satisfaction each additional unit of consumption will give us. What does this phenomenon known as? So what we call this? When we consume and the lesser satisfaction, we get from additional unit of consumption. What do we call this? This is known as law of diminishing marginal utility. What does that mean is that suppose if you're hungry and you want to eat something, if you are given one ice cream or you are given one mango, then your satisfaction level will be at a different level. But subsequently, as you are given more and more mango, and after first mango, maybe first mango, if you will get a satisfaction of 100, from second mango, it could be about 80. From third mango, it could be around 60. From fourth mango, maybe your satisfaction level will fall down to 30 because your tummy is full. And fifth mango, maybe that will give you a satisfaction of 5. So this phenomenon is known as law of diminishing marginal utility. Next question is, in which of the following phases of business cycle there is optimism in entrepreneurs and bank loans and demand for credit start rising? Boom, recession, depression, recovery. In which of the following phases of business cycle there is optimism in entrepreneurs and loans bank loans and demand for credit start rising? Is it boom, recession, depression, or recovery? So what will be the answer? In which phase bank loans and demand for credit start rising? Right answer is recovery phase. So in recovery, there is optimism in entrepreneurs. They will start new startups and new companies will emerge. And bank loans and demand for credit will also start rising. Bank will start lending, and because entrepreneurs are optimist, bank will be also optimist that the future is going to be bright now. So this is the recovery phase. So that's it for today, and I hope your studies are going pretty well because your exams are starting from 20th and your first paper is of Indian economy and Indian financial system. We have also launched our revision batch, and if you're looking for revising with us because only 1 week is left, so you can enroll for our revision batch, and for that you have to go to the Adda site, download the app. If you have not downloaded the app, you can get it from Google Play or Apple Store. Then you have to go to all courses, JIB JIB October 2024, and here you can find all the courses available to you. Courses are available in both the languages, and you can also buy Mahapack, where you can get lot of benefits of live classes, test series, videos, and ebooks. So wishing you all the best for your exams, and I hope you come up with flying colors. Thanks a lot.